Hello everybody, this is Ghosty. Today we are going to be checking out Blacksmith Master. I believe it's on Xbox Game Pass, Steam. I'm not sure if it's early access at the moment or not. It has 13 hours of gameplay. We're just going to be giving it a quick look today, see if we like it, and let's get right into it. I did try to play this a little bit myself earlier. Didn't really get too far, just making sure everything worked. We're going to start all over again this time so you can check it out for yourself. We're gonna do the tutorial just because we don't remember from last time. Welcome, this is your new workshop where many amazing weapons and tools will be crafted. Next. Since we don't have anyone to help out yet, let's hire our first blacksmith. Next. And we are hiring a blacksmith. They all get their own little skills, you can see right here. This gives them more details. Walks 20% faster, gains 20% less experience. I'm actually not too sure which is the best for the time being. Like I said, I just tinkered around on this the other day for a little bit. But maybe we want to go with someone that is level 2. We can actually do a free refresh. I'm not too sure how many times we can do that. Let's try that now. We can get a level 2 who gets more experience, but he takes 20% longer to make a ingot on an anvil. Depending on how experience works though, that could be good. We don't know quite yet. Let's do another refresh. Let's see, demands 10% higher wage, 66, he's only level 1, walks 20% faster, better ingots, less wage, or more wage rather, sorry. Or more XP and slower ingots. This guy's level 2, 10%, doesn't really seem bank breaking, so let's just go with this guy for now. Amazing, we're prepared to start the production now. To expand your business, you'll need to make money first. For now, the only way to do that is to complete merchant offers. I did try this a little bit before. I think you gotta build stuff for these dudes. We'll see that more in depth here in just a second. The first merchant offer requires a mace, so let's wait for the blacksmith to craft it. So now we are watching our dude. I think the tutorial's going to tell us again. I think there's actually a button you can press to go into third person with somebody. Can't remember what it is at this very moment. And he just crafted our mace. He's putting it in the water to cool it down. And that is mission complete. Already done. Let's collect the reward. We click here. Please, my people can't keep fighting with us, or my people can't keep fighting with sticks. Any weapons would help. So we're giving them 1 mace. Guess you gotta take what you can get. To progress and unlock new stuff, we'll need to open the mastery tree, so we're gonna check that out. This is like your skill list and stuff like that. Sorry if the mic's a little too sensitive right now. I'm kind of tinkering with it some. Hopefully the quality's a little bit better. Whenever your blacksmith crafts an item, you can earn a special currency that can be used to progress through the mastery tree. So basically experience. I can't talk today. I'm not sure what's going on. How now, brown cow? Alright, let's try this again. At this moment, we can unlock carpentry, so let's do that. That is this right here. Enables your blacksmith to craft wooden items, like benches, stuff like that. Now that you have carpentry, you're missing only 1 tool to be able to craft wooden items, a carpentry workbench. Let's go to the shop and buy a carpentry workbench. So now we get to like design our place a little bit. I believe we can pick stuff up. We can move it. We want to make things more efficient. We can like put the water, maybe not in front of the door. in front of the door. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with my speech today. Let's try and put that here. Let's put this here. I'm not sure what those arrows mean. I'm guessing, well, actually I think I do. I think it's like they're gonna come over and use it this way. Let's maybe put the wood next to the fire, since that makes a little more sense. And now I believe theoretically everything should function a little bit better. We still need to build the carpentry table, 300 gold, used by blacksmiths to craft wooden items. I guess we already knew that. Let's maybe put it over here. That way it's kind of like still around everything, not too far away. We want to minimize time, I believe, so they just constantly crank stuff out. So let's put that right here. 300 gold gone, but we still have 1580. That's not terribly. So let's think we're paused at the moment. We are. Let's go back. Great work. You're well prepared to continue growing your business. Let's add one more touch before we finish by naming your workshop. I think I got just a little bit farther than this last time when I tried. Let's name our workshop. What is a good name? Let's go with Ghost and maybe let's do something cool. I kind of want to say Ghost Forge, but I think that's actually from Warcraft, so let's not use that. Let's just go with what can we do? What can we do? Let's just go I think this is also a name, but I don't think they're as likely to sue, so let's go with Star Forge. Let's see if we can make it look like it's more embossed, even though it has a drop shadow. I believe that's kind of what it looks like. Maybe not. Alright, let's just see if we can make it look more embossed. Something like this. Still legible. That looks good. Just remember to keep completing merchant offers. That's how you'll progress and improve your workshop by hiring new workers, unlocking new item blueprints, and more. I kind of read that funky. Alright, so now we're actually making items right now. We are using up some wood. We can zoom in, we can see how much we got at the moment. We can use we can use WASD to move. Let's see, I think we got another skill point we can use. We got 3, so we can get this. Enables hiring of workers to help you with crafting items. So I guess we get another worker to hire. Or maybe we just get as many workers as possible, perhaps. Alright, you've just unlocked the ability to hire more staff, which will help you scale up your production. For now, you can only hire blacksmiths who can craft items. Workers need benches to sit down and to have nothing to do. Since you already have one bench, let's go and hire 2 more blacksmiths straight away. So let's hire some more guys. You can see that every blacksmith has different stats for working with metal, working with wood, and designing new items. Each blacksmith also has a positive and negative trait. I don't know what is going on. It's like tongue-tied today. To hire employees, you need to pay tax, which rises with the total number of employees. Choose any 2 blacksmiths to hire, so we can hire 2 guys right now. I think they still cost money, though. Let's see, slower wood making, he walks faster, so I guess that basically just means they deliver stuff faster. Which in the long run might actually add up. We can do walks faster, slower ingots, faster wood, slower ingots. Let's do a free refresh, see if we can get a level 2. Heats ingots for 50% faster while using a furnace. Walks 20% slower. Let's try this one. 50% sounds pretty good. 20% slower though, so they're going to be delivering stuff more slowly. This guy costs us a little bit more. Let's actually do this guy. We're probably going to be making money fast anyway. Let's see, these guys get less experience. I don't know if we like that. We can always do him. I think we're focusing too much though on purely metal crafting. Let's see if we can get a wood guy in here. Less XP. Let's just keep re-rolling. Looks like we get an infinite amount, so might as well. Here we go. Well, he's level 1. Let's see if we can get a level 2. Might as well take advantage of this. And we're re-rolling. I don't know if that's a good trade-off. Plus, it's only level 1. Yeah, it's looking we're gonna get stuck with minus XP. Let's try a couple more. Yeah, here we go. Oh, he's level 1. Level 1. Yeah, I guess we can probably live with the level. And let's just a couple more times. We're gonna speed it up. Let's just do this guy. 20% low, less speed, or just might not be too bad. That is it. You have successfully increased your workforce. You're ready to continue and be a great manager. Alright, so I guess we officially own our shop, or our blacksmith rather. We're going to check the merchant offers. We're going to trade these in. We're going to pick 3 more. Let's see, 2 cups, or 2 tankards rather, for 130. Let's just do all the easy stuff first. We know we can get it out of the way. Imagine a kitchen knife should be pretty easy to make. And maybe let's do something a little more expensive. Actually, let's just do that. That way we know for sure we can probably get all this finished in one day. Especially if we kick it up a notch. Actually, we might not be able to. It's already 7 p.m. Let's see. We got a staff bench that we can put down. A resting spot for workers during downtime. They might need that. Oh, they got one right there. Let's just put another one right next to it. Let's see if we can rotate that. We can by pressing right click. We're gonna back out. We are going to... could start decorating, but let's maybe just save our money for the time being. Last time I tried this, all these resources kind of started going rather quick, and they're a little expensive to get back, especially the iron. So let's be wise, let's save our money, let's think like an entrepreneur. I do like the graphics of this game too. It kind of reminds me of like the more modern Runescape. It is pretty cozy. Let's see, we can turn this in. We can pick something else. Let's do 3 iron goblets. Let's hope Harry doesn't put his name into the... that's a pretty cringe joke. Let's just pretend I never said that. Let's look down here. Kind of like the sewage and stuff too. That looks pretty cool. I'm not sure if they actually had that in RuneScape times, or if that's like a more artistic choice. Could be like right before the industrial age. I'm not really sure. Never looked at this before. Warehouse. I guess we're not too worried about it just yet. We don't really have anything to go there. We can turn this in. Let's make sure we do all these as fast as possible. Alright, so now we're just waiting. We could speed things up a little bit, but it's about to be bedtime anyway. Let's check theoretically how much it would cost to get a new employee. 600 out of 1500. Walks slower but cooks ingots faster. Cooks ingots faster but 20% slower to process. Kind of an oxymoron. Maybe we could just wait. Let's just wait. I guess we're making decent time right now already. Let's see. We can actually turn that one in. Yep, we only have 2 more. Let's just wait. See if we can hire somebody better. He's just turned in our last one. We can now do that. We are now up to 1950. That was a pretty good year. Let's see if we can... see if we can find some decorations to put down. Spruce up the place a little bit. Go get rid of these. Looks like we can. Let's sell these. Let's put this here instead. A more modern looking lamp. It's pretty cool. It actually shows like where it lights up and all that. It's actually a pretty powerful light compared to the other ones. We might just need one of these. So let's put it over here. Makes more sense. That's where all the carts are. That's where all more activity is. Could do 2. And let's just do 2. Why not? And we can also... and let's not blow our money on decorations just yet. But as soon as I said that, I see these. Let's see if we can maybe... It's really not supposed to be like that, but it kind of looks cool. Maybe it's just me. Maybe that doesn't look cool as I think it does. Personally, though, I think it looks pretty cool. Maybe let's just do one. Oh, we'd have to do both if we do just one. Oh, never mind. We can't do it after all anyway. So let's put one plant in here just to make these guys' day a little bit brighter. They're doing some hard work in here. Put it maybe somewhere where they can see it. So right here. And I guess we can move that in due time. Let's put one over here so they can admire it when they take the rest. If we can put it on the wall over here. How do we... Man, doesn't want to play night. Well, I guess we got to put it on a pillar. Hopefully he can sit under that. Go ahead and put one here. Now it looks a little nice. Let's definitely not buy more stuff before we waste all our money. Speaking of which, we are down 285, so things are looking good. We made money from offers. We lost money from hiring and purchases. Oh yeah, I guess all the plants and crap that we bought. But that is all right. We're still in the positive. That's all that matters. Let's see. We cannot take more offers as of just yet, but we can turn that one in. We can start day 2. Give me 1 second. I need to burp. Let me try and mute this new mic. Sorry about that. I thought it'd be rather unpleasant to... Maybe I'll just edit that part out. Let's do a start the next day. We have... You can take control of a blacksmith in third person. Now we know how to do that. Click on them, hit take control, move with the WASD, press C to craft. So that's pretty cool too. I do like games like that. I think it was Manor Lords, I believe, where you like build a city and you can like go in first person or third person, look at it and stuff. That was pretty cool. We can take more stuff now. Let's start with maybe do the easy ones. That way we know we can get them out of the... Or maybe we should do the tougher ones first if we're worried about getting them out of the way. Maybe let's try mixing it up. Let's do everything only costs 1. Let's do this. Since it's only 7, we get 600. I believe we do have one guy who's really good at wood, so let's do this one. And let's do something that's a little easier. I guess we were stuck with tankards. And off to work. Off I go then. Hopefully that sounds pretty good on the mic. Hopefully you get that reference. Some Warcraft. The peasants, I believe. Which I kind of wouldn't mind playing some Warcraft too. I was thinking about playing StarCraft actually. StarCraft 2 rather. I feel like the first game's a little too turtle based and the campaign. Let's see, we have construction. Allows you to build walls and floors with different designs. That might just be for decor. Let's save up our points for now. We have 1655. We can buy more ingots. It says it's just for storage though, so I don't know if it actually like gives you ingots. I guess we can find out. Nope, it does not, it looks like. So let's not waste money on that just yet either. Alright, so we have one guy heating stuff up. He's making stuff. I thought there'd be a guy making wood stuff. Maybe that's what he's doing. He is not. Alright, so I'm kind of wondering if maybe we need to make another forge or just I think they're have just enough time to work together just for now. So instead we are going to buy more iron, 10 for 300. It does get really expensive, like I said earlier. Let's just buy 10 for now. Let's buy 10 more wood for 150. Hopefully that should get us through the day. Hopefully you really enjoy this thrilling gameplay. Hopefully I can get this mic, like, tinker it up a little bit more, and my voice can be like a radio DJ. So you can just listen to the background. You're listening to Ghosty's Gaming's FM. Let's see, we can get 10 iron goblets, or we can do 10 tomahawks. The goblets might be a little bit faster to make. Well, it's one less, so yeah, it's definitely, let's do, yeah, we're wasting time. Let's just pick one. Probably doesn't really matter. Still not even 1 o'clock just yet. Looking in the top left here, we are at 1805. We do got more skill points we can use. We can get one more merchant offer. Or we can do that, which I think, like I said, is just aesthetic stuff. So let's do merchant offer. That way we can get more money faster. It might be taking them a minute to set up over here. And like I said, it definitely reminds me of like RuneScape and stuff. The newer one, not really the old school RuneScape. It is kind of a game I always wanted to really get into. I did a little bit back in the day, but never really got far in that. I feel like the biggest problem with MMOs, though, is they're way too much of a time commitment. I wish I would make more MMO lights, like Fallout 76, but actually good. Skyrim 76. But a man can dream. And I guess even if they begin production today, we still want to get it till about 2048 anyway. At that point, I will be about 357 years old. Alright, so it looks like these guys are kind of like stacking up over here. They're queuing up, so we're going to... Oh, they're actually almost done with that, so I guess maybe we're not super worried just yet, but it is wasting time still. Precious time. Time is money. Keep putting my face in my hand, I'm not sure why. Might be messing with the quality, sorry about that. Let's add another carpentry table. Let's put it here. That way, hopefully, they can just go bloop bloop. Maybe we should actually spin this one around. We want to maximize speed and efficiency. Like a real deal business tycoon back in the 1500s. Let's see, we got 1505, also a good year. Let's see if we can perhaps hire somebody. 600. I think we should go for it though, because we need to, like I said, maximize our efficiency. So let's do this guy. He's only level 1, but still it's 50% faster ingot heat. And that was a lot of money. Hopefully we can make that back before the end of the day, especially if we go fast. Alright, it's 5:30 p.m. We still have 3 things to go. I forgot what time the day actually ends. I wasn't actually paying too much attention to that. I don't think it's midnight. I think it's more maybe like 11 p.m., but I could be wrong. If I'm wrong, like and subscribe, leave a comment. I'm just gonna wait a little bit. Maybe we can look at some of these guys. Looks like a wizard going by. Maybe he's wearing sandals. Maybe he's just barefoot. Seems to be like a lot of knights and stuff. Looks like a little traveler of sorts, a rogue perhaps. Also, I do need to work on my S's. Feel like they kind of hiss a little too much. But we are still just getting into the swing of things. That looks like a pirate or something right here. Maybe a merchant. Merchant or pirate. Kind of cool if you could like click on them and it gave like a little, even if it was just a like little fake generic like description or something like that. Maybe we can leave that in some feedback. Something like that, where you click that dude, except just a small little toolbox. Like, this guy's a soldier, this guy's probably a captain, or maybe he's just another soldier. Something like that would be kind of cool. Priest, a nun, maybe. Alright, we need to stay focused. We are kind of queuing up, so let's go ahead and make another... Let's see, I think we need an anvil. Let's just take a moment to reorganize. Alright, so let's go top zoom. That plant's kind of getting in the way now. But we need fresh oxygen in here. Man, I cannot talk today. Sorry about that. Let's turn this way. I wonder if they touch like that, if we can still just bloop bloop. I guess we'll find out. We definitely need another anvil. Maybe we can just squeeze some cement. We can't move it because he's on it. So let's just put one right here for now, side by side. I'm not sure if we need 2 water buckets. I think one might just be enough for now. I don't think we really need 2 anvils either. Just bump the mic, sorry. And still trying to get used to all this. Really wanted to put out a video today, so if you like this one, I hope you enjoy, or whatever. I guess you did enjoy if you did like it. We're kind of wasting time here. Let's just get back to work. Alright, it's now 9 p.m. We're cutting it real close here. We should be able to get, well, we'll definitely get that done. We're about to get it done right now. Let's watch it happen in real time. Here you go, good sir. Now we just got a nice 800. I'm not quite sure if we'll be able to get the last 9 of these out. He's still kind of stuck. I'm not sure what's happening. He's just holding onto an anvil. Oh, he's heating it up. That's what's going on. So we might need another forge too. Oh man, our place is getting so small though. Or our place rather, or is small rather. I'll promise I'll work on my speech. I'm leveling up as we speak. Let's see. Oh, they're putting in double work, double time. Let's see if we can't add another forge. No, they're not really queuing up now. Seems to be at a good steady pace. If they start queuing up again, we're going to add another forge somewhere. Maybe move all this over here. Well, we don't want to do that either. Yep, he's queuing up, so let's pause it. Let's move this maybe down here. They don't really seem to sit much until the day's over. So I guess it's not really too important where this goes. See if we can squeeze in a forge right here. We can. That should be perfect. Still don't think we need another water barrel just yet. It seems like they're do that pretty fast enough. Let's check right here. Nope, he's not even... Alright, so they only water it after. Oh, and now we need another anvil. Oh, maybe not. Alright. It is getting a little clustered though. We are also down to 15 iron again already. Oh, and the day's over. Sadly, we didn't complete everything. We're down 875 today. But you gotta spend money to make money, you know what they say. Hopefully we can kind of cheat the system if he's gonna turn that in real fast. Alright, there we go. However, they are not gonna work for the rest of the day. It looks like they are not. Alright, so you can't really cheat it too much. You can just maybe squeeze out one more if you're almost finished. I guess that seems pretty fair. We're up to 1750, or down rather, I believe. Total income 135, minus 135. Yeah, we got to start somewhere. We are going to see, we can definitely get more slots. It looks like we can get 4 today. I don't know if we could have yesterday. Let's do something like the wooden clubs. Let's do something easy, man. Let's put that just because it does make a ton of money. We might be messing up though. Seems like it is a little more efficient if you kind of do like the lower quality stuff, lower quantity rather stuff first, but we're gonna just go for money. Let's see, we have 13 iron at the moment, 12, 19 wood. We are definitely going to need more iron, at least 20. Do you like that relaxing medieval music it is playing right now? Alright, let's buy 10 more iron. That's 19. We need 18. We need more than that still. So we're definitely hurting a bit when it comes to money. However, everything seems to be going at a good pace right at the moment. Kind of not sure if there's a way to like have them. Oh wait, oh yeah, I guess you can. Let's see if we can find our woodworking guy and see if we can just have them specifically do the wood stuff. There we go. Wooden items, crafting preference. Alright, let's see what's all going on. We're about to finish that. We have finished it, so we got 600 back. Let's just pick random stuff. Doesn't really matter. We're up to 1514. Kind of wondering if we should hire somebody right now or if we should just wait. We have 2 woods going on right now. We have 2 irons going on right now. Let's see, we can actually do a skill. I wasn't keeping up on that. Enables hiring of more skilled workers. I wonder if they're going to cost more though. Maybe let's do that one and see if we can hire somebody. See if we can speed all this up a little bit more. Actually, I don't know if we want to do that quite yet either. Hiring a worker is going to eat a lot of money, and then we also have to buy another construction bench or something at least, or else they're going to start queuing up. Why can I not talk? Let's see, we're just going to let them do their thing. I guess we can speed it up. Alright, we're down to 11 wood. We need more than that. Maybe not. Actually, no, I think we're good on wood, but we're going to run out completely. Let's just go ahead and buy some more. 10 more. We're going to need more iron. We're going to buy 10 more. And we're hurting for money. Not really hurting per se, but we're not doing great either. So we're just going to keep everything as is. Actually, hold on. Let's, you can actually hit space to pause it. Let's have one guy do pure metal. Let's have 2 guys do purely metal and have 2 guys do only wood. Yeah, let's just do that. 2 wood, 2 metal. We need another wood guy though. I don't really want to fire anybody. We're not making full efficiency out of that second forge at the moment. Now we are. Oh, let's pause it. I just realized we got that. Now we can make 25 spades for 1100. That would be nice. That'd be really nice right about now. I don't think we're going to have time. I think we might be able to get those knives though before the day's over with. Come on, go, go, go. We're at 1864. We're gonna just keep saving up our money. Hey, did we make money somehow? Maybe we didn't. I'm not sure. I don't think we did. Oh crap, we're seriously running out of wood. We're down to 5. Let's maybe buy... We could get 25. Yeah, let's just do 25. So we are good on wood. We could just go ahead and buy some more iron too. We are going to need more. Let's just go ahead and buy that. It is kind of like Sims meets RuneScape or something like that, except with blacksmithing. We are speeding up. We are speeding up. Alright, so we'll definitely be able to get the knives complete. If we had everyone doing metal... I don't know if the wood stuff is a good idea right now. But we did get that. That's 1,300. That's more than we've ever had so far, so we can't complain too much. That does actually give us enough to hire a worker, so do we want to do that? I think we just might. Because now we can get a worker and a bench or whatever else we might need. Let's see, walks 20% faster. This might be a good combo too, because like he walks faster, so he can like deliver stuff faster, and he can also... Well, he can deliver stuff faster. He takes more money though, 10%. It doesn't really seem like bank breaking though. I'm actually, now that I look at this though, I wonder... Oh, Here we go. Should have been reading this down here. So I believe these are actually stats as well. It's not purely just based on these alone. That would be good to know going into the future. So let's see, we got walk speed, metalworking, carpentry. Pretty much know what those mean. This guy's got insane blacksmithing, metalworking, whatever. He's slower ingots though, cooking them at least. But still, his stats are pretty insane. I think we're going to do this guy actually, Bruce Wayne. We could hire somebody else, but then we're going to be down to 900. We still have to buy another... I don't think we need another forge, but we might need... Oh, we're down -1. We're actually getting up there. We're making progress. I was going to say maybe we could actually finish that, but we cannot, sadly. We're going to have to start a new day. Like I said, we could hire another worker, but let's not do that just yet. Let's make sure we can fully get everything here optimized first. We're going to hit space. We're going to start the day. It's day 4. Hold on, we're going to hit space again. We're going to get one of these. Not sure which one we should go for. Let's do something easy, like maybe... 14 tankards. That could be easy. Alright, let's do that. Let's fast forward. Alright, we've got 3 guys trying to do wood. Let's have him do... Let's change one of these guys. Definitely this guy. Let's have him do only metalworking. He's gonna finish that one though. Alright, so let's see if we need to get any more buildings or whatever first. Utilities. I think the furnace might be a little bit of a slowdown. We might need a 3rd one, but doesn't seem absolutely necessary just at the moment. It's not too bad right now. We just want to make sure everything stays in motion. We can trade this in. We get 940. We can go for another one. And actually, I guess wood ain't too bad, actually. Let's just go for a lower quality stuff, or quantity stuff. I don't know why I keep saying quality. Make sure we can get the quota at least. Guess we're not really in any kind of rush though at the moment, it seems. We're just kind of just going along. I'm not sure if there's a maximum amount of days or whatever though. Let's see, we can do assistance. Allows you to hire assistants who can transport items, restock resources, and smelt ingots. So I guess they're kind of just like helpers, maybe. Maybe they can just smelt stuff, but they can't really like hammer it out like a blacksmith can. So I guess they'll just be constantly smelting ingots, maybe. I'm not sure. Allows you to hire scholars who work on improving blueprints. Let's we might do this one. Maybe we can get more money out of better stuff. To upgrade blueprints, which will increase the selling price of your items. Yep, that it does. You need to earn design points. Here's how. Buy a design table, hire a scholar, wait for scholars to generate points, which is a lightning bulb. Spend design points, lightning bulb to upgrade an item's quality. So the first thing we need to do is hire a scholar, I believe. And we also need to get a design table, which is pretty huge. Let's try putting it over here. Oh, it's overlapping with something. And we're gonna have to move some stuff around. Sadly, I think we might have to say goodbye to the plant for now. Let's maybe move these over here. That's still kind of... thing's huge. Let's maybe move this here for now. We can always move it again later. I think we just want to make sure we can get that bench in here as soon as possible, or designer bench in here as soon as possible so we can maximize our profit. Total bonus 0. We still need to hire a scholar. So let's go hire scholar. We can get 1. They're pretty cheap, 150. Let's see, generates 10 less design points. Generates 10% more. Scrolls and chalkboard. I'm not sure what that means. A bookshelf. I'm not sure what any of this means quite yet. Let's just see who has really good stats all around. I guess we could afford a reroll. I'm not sure what a collaboration bonus is either. Let's just go with her for now. She seems to have pretty good stats all around. Let's just do 1. I guess maybe we could get 2. But if they have to use one of these, then I'm not sure. And it has adjacent design tables, so I guess that's what collaborating is. But we don't really have enough room for that right now. Maybe if we get this, we can add to our thing. Maybe we should have got that sooner then. Let's see if that is the case. See if we can find the walls. I'm not sure where the walls would be. No, that is not it. Suppose it's possible. We might just have to wait until tomorrow to actually add on. Or maybe not actually. I guess we can build like this. Maybe. Now it looks like we might need to put down a floor maybe first. Yep, maybe. I think that is it. So if that's the case, let's maybe build over this way first. Let's see, we're putting down some floors. Let's do this. Whoa. Let's pause it. Let's see if we can move. Why not move this wall? Let's go to here. Let's see if we can move these walls. Does not look like we can. Are there like doors maybe? Technically there are doors, but it doesn't really look like you can add one here per se. Let's just I'm not sure what we should do right now. I was kind of hoping maybe we could just break down these walls and just extend the building itself, but I'm not sure if we can. Kind of wondering if you just build like different multiple blacksmiths or something, then maybe just have one for purely iron, metalworking, whatever. I guess we'll think about it more in the future. Let's just continue for now. We're down to 6 iron. Let's buy 10 more. Let's also buy 10 more wood. Alright, we're making good progress. We're going to work. Like even right now, I kind of want to hire another guy, but I feel like they're just going to start getting in the way. And it kind of even wants us to hire another... No, wait, somebody leveled up, actually, I think. I don't know why my voice popped off like that. Hold on, let's just pause it real quick. Let's go back to here. 2 skill points available. Here we go, so we can just straight up add to their stats. Let's see, they're already good at wood stuff, but they also have this. So let's maybe do that by 2. We're kind of just experimenting for now anyway. We'll take a more closer look at this next time if you guys like this one. Let's add another thing. I guess it doesn't really matter which one. We're just gonna pick one which seems easier to make for now, so we can get most money, the most money. Alright, so we're actually building up tons of money. So that means I will, maybe if we add a wall here, maybe it'll automatically poof. Let's just test it out and see what happens. Or maybe that is, oh wait. Nope, here we go. So we can actually add a door here. That is nice to know. We have lower walls and upper walls. I'm not sure what that means. Also not too sure why this is X'd out. Can we not expand just yet? If we click, nothing happens. Do we need to maybe... Oh, we can click and drag. I think that seems to be working. Alright, that worked, but now can we get rid of these walls? I guess we don't really have to. They can just open that door, hopefully. Let's go back here actually one more time. What we could do maybe is just put this in here for now, make this like the work, restroom, break room, whatever. So we will do that. Didn't really save up space though. Let's see if we can't. Oh, I clicked something. Oh, what am I click? No! My bad. I right-clicked that and it automatically refilled. I just spent a ton of money on that. That was entirely my mistake. It's alright. We're just gonna play it through. Guess there really is no rush. It's more just go at your own pace at the time being. It seems like we're on day 4. Not sure, like I said before, if there's a maximum amount of days or what. I don't believe it said anything at the beginning unless I wasn't paying attention enough. And we're just gonna randomly jack up whatever stats we can. We are going to... And the day's almost over anyway. Let's just leave it as is and probably call it quits for now. If you like this video, if you want to see more, let me know. I'll put out more of this. It does seem like a fun little cozy game just to mess around on. You can try it again yourself on Xbox Game Pass. It might be on Steam. I'm actually not too sure. Let's just click out of that for now. Let's slow it back down. We did get some design points, not a whole lot. So we can actually go here. If we had 60, we can get 10 more gold, so we can increase our amount of money. But alright everybody, for now we're just going to call it quits. Let's actually just do this real quick. So if we load this up next time, we can just get right back to it. If you like this one, let me know. I'll do another one. I guess I'm going to try something else in the meantime. And with that, take care, everybody. Let's save it. All right, everyone. Have a good one. Take it easy. See you in the next one. See you later. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed this. Not really sure how to end this. So, have a good one.